Yo, welcome to Gameside Chat. I'm your host, Austin Huff. Along with me, the fall guy himself, 8-time winner, Leo the Lion, Alex Broughton. How are you doing today,
Hey,
Alex?
hey, Austin, doing good, man. Thanks for having me on the show, dude. It's awesome.
No, no
Thanks
problem,
for
man.
referencing my Fall Guys wins.
Yeah, I mean, it was unavoidable.
Hey,
You're rubbing it in our face every day, so.
have to. And also, Michael, I salute to you, buddy. Thanks for having me on the show, buddy. I'll keep your seat warm for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Michael's off in California right now. We miss him dearly. But I mean, he's still with us.
Well, I can see him on your little.
Literally and metaphorically. I pulled this away from my bedside today. Figured I'd put it on the podcast.
He'll
So
always be with us.
love you, boy.
Love you,
So
man.
Alex, you're our
Yes.
first guest host.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. It's so awesome to see you guys with your channel going. And so far, the last 2 episodes have been really fun to watch. And so it's been awesome to be able to join in with your guys' community. So thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate it, man. And we appreciate everyone watching our podcast, either on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. It's branching out, try to distribute it as much places as I can right now. But yeah, love the support. I've got about 150 views on the second video so far. Things are going great. So yeah.
Can't wait to see other guest appearances from our friends too. So
yeah, true. Yeah, all of our friends will be on here eventually. It's like, I mean, this is our first remote episode because you live an hour away from me.
Yeah, pretty much. So I wish I could have come, but with COVID and everything,
And that's all right,
Be safe.
That's what we gotta say. Stay safe.
Exactly.
So, Alex,
right. Yes,
our episode that we're talking about for Gameside Chat, episode 3, is going to be about a little game announcement that we had over the weekend. Maybe 2 games announcements. That could be about Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad Kill Justice League. So, Alex.
Oh
man. How do you feel about the Batman games, man?
Dude, so we're talking Arkham games, right? First one that set off all this off. Yeah,
all of it.
When DC Fandom hit, and they were talking about those 2 games, I mean, I was a fan way before, once I had my PlayStation 3 with Arkham Asylum. And that game really set the standard for a lot of basic superhero games. I feel. I mean, Spider-Man was one thing, but even when the new Spider-Man game came out on PS4, it was like people would say, "Oh, that reminds me of Arkham games." It's just the way you feel like the Batman, you feel like Spider-Man, and so I was excited back in the day, and to see these games come back. Which definitely elephant in the room for both of these games, we noticed that those games, even though they have the Rose Gallery, they have his sidekicks, there isn't any Batman.
Whoa,
this is gonna be.
We'll get there.
We'll get there, but that got me chills. So
I remember you said in the comments, you commented on our first video that your number 5 game of all time was Arkham Asylum. Am I correct?
Yes. Nice. Yeah, it was on that list because, like I said, it really changed the gaming for me, because once I hit next generation, as far as from like PlayStation 2, original Xbox, to PlayStation 3, that was the gift my parents gave me after I graduated high school.
Nice.
I'm sorry, 8th grade. 8th grade.
Hold some memories in there.
Yeah, so there's a lot of memories for that game, and it's still. I mean, I like how yours was Arkham City. Great game. Step up to Arkham Asylum, but
dude, Arkham Knight though.
Dude.
Arkham Knight. That changed it. The Batmobile is sick.
That was fun.
We all knew the turn at the end of who the Arkham Knight was, but still, I loved it.
Right. No, it was still good. It was still a good trilogy to play.
Yeah. So, let's see. So, Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League were announced at DC Fandom this weekend. I didn't watch too much of it, but obviously I watched these 2 things and a couple trailers for movies. Let's get into Gotham Knights. Just start off with the trailer, okay? Picture this. So he's like, you just hear like, oh, the Wayne Manor blows up. Am I correct? That's what they said in there? The Wayne Manor blows up.
Yeah, it was like Wayne Manor blows up.
Wayne Blanner. Next week.
Next week, the Wayne Manor blows Wayne up, Blanner. And they find Bruce apparently dead.
Yeah.
So but they don't. You know what? They don't say it though.
But he said he's dead. You don't know.
That you don't know. But you
Yeah,
don't know, but
the
that can mean anything.
news.
It's Batman. I'm
We'll
just
see.
saying, but we'll see. We'll see.
So, it's raining, you know, and
Yes.
there's some guy on his phone, and you're like,
You know,
did you know who that was right away?
no,
You
I
didn't?
No.
Okay. Once I saw the white stripe right here, I was like, oh, Jason Todd.
And I went back on on Google Images, and I was like, oh, he does have a little white spot on his head. Yeah.
Yeah. They kind of changed him, like, in later incarnations, whether he has white hair for some reason. I don't remember why, but
I don't know why either. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, he's looking at the message, and it's Bruce Wayne sending a video to all the Bat family. Yes. And you know, we got Jason Todd, Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, and she's walking. She's, you know.
Yeah, you did notice her Oracle. Wheelchair was there in the trailer. So maybe some sort of, I mean, we've seen it with various comics and adaptations where they use technology to help them walk. So who knows where that comes from?
But that's the thing, is that this is not related to the Arkhamverse. So I think that's so. This is before she gets, you know, crippled.
Right. So maybe that's just there just for show.
What the wheelchair? Was there a wheelchair?
There was a wheelchair in the trailer. Yeah.
Maybe.
Look back and it leads me to question a lot of things. I don't know, because it's not set in the Arkham universe.
Yeah. That's the thing, because I was confused, because when you watch the first part of the trailer and it says, like, it has that news thing where it's like, oh, the Wayne Manor's blown up. Like, isn't that how Arkham Knight ends? Like,
see, that's
he goes
the thing. But because this is developed by Warner Bros. Montreal, which they did make Arkham Origins.
Yeah.
But that's just because I would assume that they wanted to be a part of it. But because, they confirmed that this has nothing to do with
just crazy
universe.
But like, yeah, I did think at first that it was part of it, because I was like, oh man, like, you know, Batman is dead, like right at the end. But then I saw Barbara walking, so yeah. And then we get introduced to I believe Dick Grayson's next, my boy, Nightwing.
Your boy, as you can tell.
As you can tell, a little bit of a fan, you know, as you can see. We'll pull out this too. I was hiding this. I didn't show you this earlier. Michael actually bought this for me.
Oh, Michael. Again,
I miss you, boy. It's everything. Reminds me of him.
Nowhere.
And then we have Robin, which is funny because so it's Tim Drake, okay, but it looks like Damian, doesn't it?
I thought it was Damian at first.
Yeah.
But with the bow staff, but then again, Damian kind of uses a lot of weapons that all the other Robins have used. So he did look like
him and Tim Drake
Damian.
Are similar,
right? So I
mean, not personality wise, but
right.
But yeah. So yeah, and then you get a little. What'd you think of that trailer, though?
So the trailer itself was exciting. I mean, I didn't know. I guess people were leaking already what this game was going to be about. Mm-hmm. So, but for me, I thought it was really cool. I was jumping out of my seat because because at first they already talk about, you know, Batman supposedly dead. Mm-hmm. But to be able to see these 4 characters that we know and love, you know, Bat Family has become the forefront of a lot of things lately. They've become very popular. So I think it's going to be exciting to play them and to get to know them more. But yeah, the trailer was
I have a controversial opinion, and I definitely not gonna have people that appreciate that, but I like the Bat Family more than actual Batman, you know.
Like, really?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I like Nightwing.
Well, yeah.
You know.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that, but I
mean, a lot of people don't like it. When everyone's always like, "Oh, like we're both Batman," I was like, "Nah, I'm okay with being Robin." Like, please. I want to be Robin in this one.
Well, in the Arkham games, they finally brought the Bat Family in, and I can agree. They're
a little more gritty, though.
They are. I am a fan of them being involved. I guess I personally like Batman. He'll always be my favorite. But as far as the Bat Family, I do have some favorites.
You do? Who would be your favorite of the Bat Family?
Well, and so this goes by, you know, I obviously know who would you play as in the game.
Oh, so you're gonna tell me who you're gonna play as in this game then right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But if you can guess, I'll give you 3 guesses.
3?
Yeah. Because
you're gonna play
I know you're gonna be Nightwing.
You're gonna play as Robin.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, Tim Drake.
I already know.
Yeah, you
know. I think it suits you, like, you know, You could be the Tim Drake to my Nightwing, bro. Even though you're older than me,
Dude,
but it's
I
okay.
love Tim Drake. He's like the best. Like to me, out of all the Robins, no, no offense, but to me, he's like one of my favorite Robins. He is my favorite Robin, I should say, because with all the things that all the Robins do, being a detective, he really stands out to me. And
he's very much tech savvy too,
yeah.
which just comes in handy when they,
right.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I think most of the rest of them are known more for their costumes when they grow up. Jason Todd's more known for being Red Hood, the shooter, the guy that shoots guns. That's a Robin, and Nightwing is Nightwing, blue suit.
Well, he's the first Robin too. Like nobody can forget him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now Tim Drake, I feel like he seems to not be noticed as much, but he does become a Red Robin for those who don't know.
Yeah.
Anybody
it's so funny.
of my Tim Drake Robins out there, please.
Red Robin, yum.
Yum.
It's always so funny because I feel like they're trying to get away from that name all the time by making him back to just Robin.
Yeah.
And
I agree. Yeah. But I like it,
It's cool.
I agree though. To answer your question though, that the first initial trailer.
Yeah.
Just by showing parts of gameplay, it was really fun. And then at the end, well, and you notice too, the first thing that they talked about was that Gordon is dead.
Gordon's dead. Alfred's alive.
Alfred's alive. And then
that's
they
completely
don't
opposite
trust
from Arkham.
The GCPD. That is totally opposite from Arkham. So it's like they're outlaws. So and then we saw that ending trailer, end of the trailer, which I'm sure you can remember.
Yeah, Court of Owls.
I never read the comic book, but I've heard that they're like the next big.
They're kind of like underground. They plan a lot of stuff to go into action. I don't know too much about it. I was gonna try to read some of it, but I didn't get the time.
Yeah.
But I'm excited, dude.
No, I'm excited too. It's different than what we have been given.
Yeah, for sure. So this game is multiplayer, Alex. You're gonna be able. Okay, so you have two options. You can start this game. You can play this game solo if you want to, or you can play it multiplayer, but only limited to 2-player co-op. So,
which I get.
When we hopping in is my question.
Dude, as soon as it comes out,
2021.
And you're doing PlayStation 5, so I'm sure.
Yeah.
We're doing next gen on this.
Definitely, yeah. Because we're running on a ticking time bomb for PS4 games right now. It's like I shouldn't buy this, but I mean 2021, I'll be there. I have the PS4
by the time, right? Yeah. No, I definitely, dude. You already know I'm going to be hitting up your DMs.
you sly dog. So they showed some pre-alpha gameplay, man.
Yes.
Of Batgirl riding around on that bat cycle around Gotham, and they sent out a post today that said it was an open world game, like right from the gate. Like you're not locked to any sort of part of the city, anything like that. Open world completely.
Yeah, and that's what I really appreciate with open world games. You just let me have freedom, total freedom. When you say open world, I expect open world games. So that's going to be exciting to see. Because in the Arkham games, they kind of did that. I think they're really sticking to Rocksteady's formula.
Yeah,
when it comes to this game.
I mean, it's not a bad club to be in, No,
not at all.
So you got to see Batgirl play with Robin, and I know you noticed that Robin's costume, man.
Yes, I did. You know what? And that's the thing. I didn't like his costume when they first showed him off, but when I saw that he had the little helmet and kind of looked a little more tactical, cool. that looked cool.
It looked cool.
So that left some interpretation as if we're gonna get different gear to change.
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
So on that same post I saw today, which is an IGN article from Joe Screbbles, he talked to one of the developers or something like that, and they said that Patrick Redding. So they talked it out, and they were like, "Is there gonna be different costumes? There gonna be like different gear you get?" And they said, like you're gonna get different suit styles, is what I saw. So I think that's what that was. You have the typical Robin outfit, and then you'll have the Red Robin outfit, and same for everyone else.
Yeah. Do you like that, or would you rather? Because I know that like the Avengers, they have where you just have the costumes, but do you rather have like Injustice where you can pick your different parts of your costumes?
It's a yes and no deal. I think I said it before in the last show. It's like Destiny 2, yes, totally do that. Avengers, I'm totally fine with seeing those costumes that are, meant to be that way. I think maybe if you changed like a small thing, maybe like a weapon, like
Right.
Thor's hammer was a different hammer looking thing,
That would make sense. Yeah.
I will say I want to see a Disco Wing outfit for Nightwing. I think that'd be sick. Very retro.
That'd be dope. Very retro, very stylish. Running around Gotham like that.
Stop every once in a while.
You never know, though. You never know what they could bring up. But yeah,
it could happen. Any costumes you're looking forward to at all? Like you want to see a certain one?
As far as what we've seen so far, I mean, I'm already excited that I'm able to have a full-on mask for Tim Drake's Robin.
Yep.
Because he has in his Red Robin outfit that whole
cowl. It's more of a cowl, yeah.
Yeah. So I definitely want something like that. I mean, if this is supposed to make you seem like the next Gotham Knight, let me be able to step up my game, being a Robin after. Even though he's Robin, let me feel like the Red Robin, like Nightwing, Red Hood. Yum. Exactly.
Every time you say Red Robin, I'm gonna say yum for the rest of the podcast.
Perfect.
I can't really think of any other costumes, but I mean, I'm open to any of them really. Like, there's obviously there's probably gonna be a red Nightwing costume now that I think about it, which I hate, but here's what it is.
You don't like the red? That's my. I like the red.
You like the red? I didn't know.
I don't like for Nightwing. I like blue. I wasn't a fan of the red either.
Yeah, that New 52 adaptation was not my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. So in the pre-alpha gameplay, you're Batgirl and you're gonna go fight Dr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
Dr. Freeze.
It's Mr. Freeze.
The Schwarzenegger.
Dr. Freeze.
No, I just think of the Schwarzenegger version.
Schwarzenegger version, yeah. I'm so glad.
Imagine if he did the gameplay, if he was in the game, that would be sick.
That'd be a lot of fan service. I feel.
I don't know if people love that guy, that kind of Dr. Freeze too much, but sure,
that'd be funny. But yeah, no, that was as you heard it. It was, from what I understand, it was like already in his level, so he has a own separate level of his gameplay. So I'm sure they're gonna have other villains for certain missions. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But it was also with a progressed Batgirl build.
Yes.
So
I mean, that could be totally further in the game than we think it is.
Right.
It could be right in the middle. Yeah, there'll probably be different villains in there and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. So
it was exciting to see him first. I mean, you obviously think of Batman going up against Mr. Freeze, so to have yourself as one of the sidekicks to go up against one of his main villains is gonna be fun.
Yeah, dude. I'm pumped. I really am excited about this game.
Dude, well, and you can go the whole thing solo. You don't even have to go co-op, and so I feel like that's good because it doesn't hinder me. Because I know sometimes you're busy, I'm busy. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we can't be a duo. Sometimes, man.
Yeah,
but you know what? I know that you're defending Gotham by yourself as Nightwing.
And you're out there, you're protecting the world too.
The best I can.
We all get bat cycles too, bro.
Dude, I hope you can customize your own bat
cycle. That'd be cool.
I couldn't tell based off of what we saw in the trailer, but yeah, I hope that'd be cool.
I hope so too. Like as their logo or something. That'd be cool. They have plenty of time to build and to do more on this game, so possibly.
And this was just the surface of what we saw.
Yeah. Let's see. So there was something also in that article, was like in a different article that was like they wanted to use characters in the Batman universe that are gonna grow with the game,
Mm-hmm. Right.
And so that's why they chose the next generation of Batman, because they're growing and you're along their journey with them,
Right.
They have to learn how to pick up in Bruce's footsteps, they might not know what they're doing, but I mean they do.
Right. And they have the tech, they have everything, like he said in the first trailer, they're ready to go. And so to be able to connect with these characters, it's almost as if you feel like you yourself are now becoming your own knight. Mm-hmm. And that's what I like. we don't have to we don't have to feel all the way powerful like Batman because he can do anything. But now it's like we get to build ourselves up.
Exactly.
Improve, so I appreciate that.
Yeah. Nah, it would be cool, dude. And I don't know, we get to play like a little bit with them during the Arkham games, and like these characters are so different from there. They're more lighter than that Arkham games. Like Tim Drake has hair in this one.
Yeah, he was buzzing.
He was buzzing. So yeah, this is coming out to PS4, PS5, Xbox One. You got any comments, questions?
I actually do. What do you think of the RPG element? Because this is nothing. This is different than what we've seen in the Arkham games. Even though they're following their formula, they're adding their own twist to it.
I like it. I think it gives a little more customization kind of option, and stuff like that. Yeah. A little more freedom to do what you want.
Yeah. I just hope that you can change your settings to where you can take the numbers out. I guess I just feel too much close to Arkham where I didn't have to worry about numbers. I knew already it was more about what my combos were like.
Yeah.
What tools I had to use.
This is more like, because in Arkham, if you saw some big brute, you knew that you were going to be in a bigger fight for a while.
Right. But I mean, if that's what they want to go through, I mean, as long as and I think they even talked about you had mentioned earlier, as far as this being open world, we don't have to worry about it being a, what they call it, like a level gating.
Oh yeah. Like you can't go past. Yeah, no, that's the whole open world
like
deal.
If you're gonna be if say you're playing Nightwing 24/7 and you're already level 50, I'm over here as a scrub level 5, and I can't go in your area because you're level 50. But thankfully, it seems like they're getting that all balanced out where that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But RPGs they're always like that though. It's like I have a simple bat that's level 37, and here I am at 37. He's swole as can be and beating the crap out of me. Just destroying me, man. So I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping they just do it right. Because for me, it's like, if I want to feel like a knight, let me feel like
the knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. They were like, they want to show the numbers so that you kind of know what you're getting into before you start the fight. You can plan it out. But I mean, like, we'll be able to tell from previous stuff if it's like that. Real quick, I want to talk about what I had our friend Keanu Rivers right into the show, and I was like, hey man, just let me know what you think about this game. And he said, quote for quote, dude, for show. I love the combat in Gotham Knights. It looks like it was an upgrade. And then he's talking about Suicide Squad. He's like, I think Suicide Squad game will be like Avengers. I like the aspect of playing as the bad guy to take out the good guys. I think, does this guy even talk about Gotham Knights in this text? All right, I'll get back to this later.
No, because he's talking.
He's talking about Suicide Squad. I told him specifically. I was like, I want to know what your thoughts are on Gotham Knights. He said, I like the cool gameplay in Gotham Knights and how each character has their own fighting style, which I'm like, yes, that's cool.
And it looks like he's more interested in Red Hood.
So. Yes. Yeah. He's like, it'll be either Damian Wayne or Red Hood. And I was like, well, Damian Wayne's not in the game.
Damian Wayne's not in the game yet.
He's like, oh, well, Red Hood.
I know, Chris, if you're watching this, buddy.
He likes Red Hood.
He's also he likes Red Hood too. So
he likes Red Hood. Yeah. Dude, yeah. So far, it's like everyone that I've talked to about this game is like kind of picked something different. Because I also asked Michael, I was like, dude, like, who are you gonna play as when this game comes out? And he's like, oh, Batgirl for sure. And I was like, all right.
Oh, wow, cool. There you go. Yeah.
Nice. I'm like, we all got something different,
Hey.
I'm like, it's cool. And we can all just be like, hey, I got
cool
this.
Because she has hacking stuff, so maybe we'll see some special abilities out of her on that one. So that'll be cool.
Maybe. Yeah, it'll be different. I think Tim Drake's got to have the most hacking ability stuff, though,
I saw him teleport, and they even referenced that apparently the Justice League Watchtower is supposed to be the reason why. So maybe it's like a link to Teen Titans.
Maybe.
Who knows?
That'd be cool if there's like something Teen Titan related, because I love Teen Titans too.
That would be cool. That would be awesome.
Do you think we'll like... Oh, well, okay. So the Belfry's our main home base,
Yeah.
So that's like where we're going to kind of operate. And that's, they've said that's the home base and everything.
Yep, we saw that in Arkham Knight. If anybody played that, it was in like a clock tower.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah. What else? Yeah. So, any other thoughts you got out of it?
You know what? And I think that for me, we covered a lot for that one, and which is good because I feel like when we,
I think it's hilarious that Michael just texted me right now. He's like, "You guys are doing great. How do you know we're doing the show right now? You freak!" Like,
I know. What are you doing?
He does have. It's the picture. He knows. He actually is here right now.
He is. You have a camera right in his eyes. That's what's going on. No, but as far as any other points, I mean, I think we covered a lot with that. The RPG was one of the ones I really wanted to bring out though with you because it's just something that. Yeah.
DLC. Will they have DLC?
Maybe expansion.
I hope so. Something, you know.
And maybe I wouldn't know if they would go for another character.
They could. There's plenty of other characters they could do. They could do Spoiler. There's, I believe, a character called Batwing. They still have Azrael.
That's true. Yes. Oh, Azrael. Is that what his name is?
Azrael? Yeah, Azrael.
They could, huh?
There's a couple possibilities. And cool. Batwoman.
I mean, possibilities are endless on that point.
Cassandra Cain's another one.
Do you think?
But now I don't do that.
All right. Do you predict?
Predict.
Is your opinion on the fact that Batman is alive, or is he potentially dead?
Ooh.
Would you rather him stay dead in this?
I mean, I'm okay with the Bat family, bro. But he's gonna be part of the Court of Owls. I'm calling it.
See.
This is Austin Huff from GameSide Chat,
right here.
And I approve this message. Quote it.
See, I quote it right. I feel like he should stay dead just because it would really make it more emotional. At that point, it would be like, wow, like this is really something I have to, as a Gotham Knight,
as the Gotham,
take care of Gotham.
Yeah.
But if Court of Owls story, I think everybody's pretty much predicting. A lot of people are saying that it's most likely a ruse. He's gonna come back.
I think if they went on the aspect you were talking about, like Batman characters and like all the storylines are so good at like making such a crazy good story that gets emotional. They could totally do that because like like Young Justice, like there's like crazy moments where you're just like, holy crap, that was dope.
Exactly.
The Red Hood movie, that had a moment too. I watched that the other day. And like when Jason Todd's like holding the gun up to Batman, he's like, "You won't kill the Joker," but like all this stuff. He's like, "After all he did to me," it's crazy. It's all the stories get so emotional and crazy. It's like it's so good, such good storytelling. And I hope that's in this game.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, so many times have I felt like if they were to put this more into live action with the Bat family, I feel like they really would hit it off with the fans. Dude, it's so emotional. It really is.
Because we can say it's a Bat family, but like they are like they are a legit family. They're brothers and sisters,
Yes.
Like they all grew up together. Like when Jason died, like they all grieved and stuff like that. Like
it's a deep story, so I really like it. So I'm excited.
If you haven't seen Batman Under the Red Hood, I strongly suggest watching it. It's a good animated movie. I
watched it like 20 times, bro.
It's good.
Please watch it. Please watch it.
Please. It's a good one. Let's get into another write-in. So another thing Michael always says on the show is write into our email at Google gamesidepodcast@gmail.com. I kept saying that no one was gonna write into our email, but there's one lone wolf. His name's Jace Woodburn. I know him personally. Have you met Jace?
I don't think I have. But Jace, I'll be emailing to them too after.
Oh no! Please don't.
I'll be emailing like 40 emails.
He said, "To whom it may concern, after viewing your second episode, I have to say that I am quite shocked at the praise both of you gave Kingdom Hearts."
Really?
I know for a fact that Michael never even played the first game.
Oh my god!
And Michael and Austin I haven't completed the third one. That's it. But I mean, like, it's still a good game. All he said was it's a good game, and then we talked about Scarlet liked it. That's all. As a fan of the series, I demand that both of you play it. We'll see. Jason's the kind of guy that plays everything on proud mode, which is crazier than expert. So, we'll see.
Power to you, dude. I mean, I like doing that. I like to challenge myself. So go him.
Yeah. So, Jace is known as Free Steak 427.
Oh yeah, I have him on my friends list. What's up, Jace?
Mr. Steak, if you will.
Mr. Steak.
So he'll be on the show one day eventually. We'll get there. He wants to play Avengers on Proud Mode. That comes out pretty soon too.
Yes. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Get pre-ordered on that one too.
Oh, yeah. Our boy Marcipan on Instagram, he's the one that hooked us up with the Avengers leak last time. He said he's actually pretty surprised how well this game looks. I'm like, I think, you know, we all kind of are because we're like, it's so different.
Yeah, with Montreal, I mean, Arkham Origins that they developed.
I want to get back in, dude.
I played it. Yeah. But I didn't realize at the time that it was in Rocksteady. But then again, it's like, why didn't I know? I don't know why I didn't. Because, but maybe probably because I was just a little younger at the time. But
I think I want to get back into that game,
it was a fun game, even though it really was a copy of Arkham City. If anybody has any questions on that, I mean, that's pretty much what it was. But it was nice to be able to see the origins in their own way.
Yeah.
You know, written in their own way. But it was fun. They still made it a good game.
Oh yeah.
So I don't doubt that this game won't really do any worse.
I don't know. I think this game will do pretty well, man.
Yeah,
I'm pretty excited.
It will too. Yeah. I'm stoked.
Stoked.
I am ready to play as Tim Drake.
We'll talk about Suicide Squad for the next one. There's not much to show because they didn't announce too much. So we'll talk a little bit about maybe a possible movie that had a trailer, maybe 2 movies that had a trailer, if we have time.
Okay.
So let's see. Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League is the next topic. Comes out 2022. Alex, initial thoughts.
I know it's from Rocksteady. I know it's from Rocksteady.
Ooh.
And they made the Arkham games supposed to be canon.
Yep.
And I know what they are like. They're awesome. Mm-hmm. But because the only reason why I give them a 3 out of 5 or a 7 out of 10.
Whoa, wait, that's not equivalent. Wait, hold on. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Okay, let's do some fractions real quick. 3 over 5 equals 6 over 10, okay?
Because, they only showed us a cinematic trailer. And a lot of, and I don't know if you agree, but a lot of people, including myself, I'd rather see gameplay before I see a cinematic trailer.
I will say that we are a long ways out, so I don't care.
That's true.
If we were a year away,
yeah,
that's different. If we're here a year away, I need to see gameplay. But we're 2 years away. This is basically just like, hey, get hyped, think about this game, like have it sit in the back of your head, you know.
And that's the only reason why I was like, okay. But aside from that, my other thought is that because it's made from Rocksteady, is because they made some good games. First, they were wanting to make a Superman game, which that would, if we have time, we'll talk about that later. Allegedly, but no, the Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League for them is exciting. I can't wait to see what they do with that. I mean, is it going to be co-op? Is it going to be just single player? Are you going to be able to go through every character?
It is going to be co-op.
Is it? Oh,
it is.
There you go. Perfect. This is going to be great to see.
It's co-op.
Rocksteady do that.
It's going to be in the Arkhamverse. So whether that means Batman's dead or not, or, Michael actually, I think, sent me, he's like, what if he's like the final boss of that game?
I saw that text that he sent out to you, and that blew my mind because I didn't even think about what happened after Arkham Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll see, man. So, the big bad of this game is Brainiac because he's taken over the Justice League, or at least we think so, because
it goes in line kind of like with Injustice 2. If you ever played that and you played the bad version, Brainiac took him. It kind of looked the same thing where Superman was purple, pink lasers. Oh man, that
initial picture with like Suicide and like Superman that's all purple, and it's because that Suicide Squad cross on his eye,
Yeah,
that was cool.
That's true. Yes.
So yes, so this takes place in Metropolis, and it's funny because it's made by the people that made Arkham Knight, and it's very bright. Hopefully that email didn't pop up on there. And it's about school anyway, but
I didn't see it, so you're good.
Yeah, I put my design fabrications class, so we'll see what happens. What
do you mean by bright, by the way?
It's during the day. You only play during the night.
Oh, that's true.
That's true. Literally.
Well, because it's
literally bright.
It's in Metropolis. Metropolis is the world where you always see in the day.
That's true. They're like, we like everything.
Yeah. So, I mean, I like that they got the original voice actor for Harley Quinn. I feel like they really adapted to the Suicide Squad from the original movie. They got like Will Smith's Deadshot looking like that, Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn in there.
I was afraid that they would need to release this game earlier, but I guess like now they have the Suicide Squad movie coming out by James Gunn, so like, you know, there'll be some hype for this game following that movie.
Oh yeah.
I thought it's gonna be a thing. I was like, Suicide Squad movie was meh, the one with Jared Leto, but I was like, now I think it'll be better. But damaged.
Well, you know, James Gunn, right? He's making this one, and he made Guardians of the Galaxy, which I had no idea who those people were, and I love them. And so to hopefully see how he makes Suicide Squad this one, which I like because it's like Weasel in the world. I don't even know, but you know, hopefully, they'll make these characters that we don't see very often. Polka Dot Man, you know, we don't hear about this guy, but you know, make him popular, make him out there. So I don't think that'd be fun.
So the 4 people shown in the trailer are Harley, Killer Shark, Deadshot, and Boomerang. Captain Boomerang. Yes. Seems like Captain Boomerang is a little bit more of the comic relief.
Right.
Deadshot, you know, he's like get down to business. He's the leader. You know, Harley's Harley, of course, and Killer Shark is the monster they're gonna have in this game, or whatever.
The fun monster. I mean,
hey guys, the fun monster.
The left shark.
What if it's right shark and he's coming out to kill left shark?
Oh snap!
He's like, I was living on the right side this whole time.
It kind of like for me was from when I saw him, I was like, so wait, if this is Arkham canon, I don't know if you ever saw Assault on Arkham. It's a movie that they made that's supposed to be canon to the Arkham series.
Really?
Yeah, and basically the one they had in there was King Shark, but he didn't look the same, and they killed him. So I don't know. It was like I don't know what WB and them are doing with their series, but they've always.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, but when I saw him, he looked fun. I liked him because he's become a very popular character lately.
I think it's crazy that like DC is focusing on like multiplayer stuff right now. Like they're really prominent with that right now. And I think it's cool because like I think it definitely fits with Gotham Knights and of course Suicide Squad because you're a squad. You sent out to do your thing.
Yeah, bring on more multiplayer. Let me play with my friends because every game is fun when you're playing with friends, but you know, especially when you got companies like that who make good games solo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's just recipe for even better things.
True. Now let's get into the alpha target.
It's like if you can't make a Superman game, let's make him the villain.
Yeah, like why don't you kill him for us?
Oh my god! And then when you saw the boomerang just throw it at Superman, you're just like, really?
Dude, Superman's like they made Superman kind of scary, you know, like he's this piece of hope, like he's a symbol of hope, you know, but like what do you do when the symbol of hope is out there the killer now? Like,
right. I liked how they in the trailer were just like Superman, like our savior, like King Shark was like what?
the Suicide Squad were like that's their hero too.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden Boomerang is like, who's our target now? And everyone's like and then cut.
All right. Who are you playing as for Suicide Squad if you get to choose from those 4 players?
Out of those 4 players, I would say Captain Boomerang.
I think everyone's gonna fight for Boomerang.
I think he's just funny. He's just hilarious. You know.
He's Australian.
But if not, if for some reason I like to let my friends pick first, then maybe.
Oh, what a gentleman!
Maybe I'll go King Shark.
We gotta flip the coin, you know. I might go Deadshot for number 2, I guess.
Yeah, Deadshot. Yeah, he's cool.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, so I'm thinking that maybe this is like you kind of progress through the world and you have to fight a different boss, you know, every once in a while. I think you're gonna go through every Justice League member and fight
If
them.
they say kill the Justice League, I
What?
please let me kill all the Justice League. Yes, that's
do.
fine. Let me take down.
Dude,
I mean,
what if you like put a red X
uh,
over all of them as you took them down in the game? That'd be,
that would be.
go away emails. I don't care about my homework being graded.
But oh my gosh! But how
It's
do
gonna
you
show up
think
on
it
YouTube. I hate it.
Oh man, it's gonna be funny. Just do a little blur.
I'm too lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if this is supposed to be Arkham canon,
Mm-hmm.
and if Batman could potentially be the main villain, I mean, or was it Michael who? Because I saw in the group text he was saying some predictions. I don't know if it was him or maybe I heard it from because I was watching some YouTube videos on this. They were talking about how what if Batman, because he was supposedly dead from Nightfall, comes back to help the Suicide Squad, not kill.
Oh.
But help to stop the Justice League.
Oh, because I think it might have been Michael, but like, yeah, because he knows how to take them. Because he was like, he knows how to take them all down, you know?
Right.
That might be it.
That would be cool too. I mean,
that's another movie that I've seen before. I forget which movie it is. It's like Justice League Doom or something like that. But he knows how to take them all down.
Right. Contingency plan for every single Justice League member. But if he can kill the Justice League members, awesome. Yeah. I mean, let me just mark a red X on every single one of these.
Dude, that'd be dope.
And just like live my life knowing that I killed Superman. Oh.
So they have the same kind of thing where like they'll do some single player, they'll do some multiplayer kind of deal. It's, same thing as Gotham Knights, but 4 players, I think, instead of 2.
If it was 4 players, I think you'd get a lot better reception because you get more. We have more friends than just us 2.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to kind of get more friends in the party. Oh, come on, dude. Michael's right behind you, buddy.
Dude.
Keanu, Chase, Chris, everybody.
Yeah, true. Now we'll all be playing that game, I think, because I'll be 2022. I'll be done. I'll be slowing down with Avengers for sure. And this seems like Avengers kind of game. Same deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, Suicide Squad kills the Justice League, man.
That would be interesting. I can't wait to see gameplay. Can't wait to see some extra stuff.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
For now, it's nice to see that Rocksteady's going into this direction.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Yeah.
We got a couple more minutes, so I think we can talk a little bit about the Batman. Would you like to show us your chair, sir?
Yes.
I'll allow you to get up. Sit back down.
See if I can. There we go.
I don't know if it's in focus yet. Turn it slowly. Slowly.
This is sponsored by Secret Lab. Yeah, I have to thank the wife on that one. She gave me that for my anniversary present.
So you're not much of a Batman fan, are you?
It's an understatement.
You're not a Batman fan. It's an understatement. I hate him. I hate that guy.
Oh, dude, he's awesome. Love the Batman, and this movie when we saw it, it's just.
Who's your favorite Batman? Who's your favorite person to play Batman so far?
Right now?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I would have to go with Ben Affleck.
Really? Batfleck, bro.
Batfleck. It's just because he looks really the way he it's just he looks like a comic book.
He's kind of thick.
He is thick. But he also is just the costume. I love the costume aspect of it. It looks very classic to the comic book. So, and he has that posture and it looks really cool.
We have to watch the Snyder Cut of the Justice League too. It's 4 hours long.
Oh my gosh. That almost brought a tear to my eye when I saw it just because of how intense it looked. But
it looks totally different. Like a new movie.
Different. The Superman with the black suit. Oh, it was like, okay, yes, let me get a good Justice League movie, please.
Yeah, please do. Yeah. So this Batman movie, dude, this looks dope. Like, I hope they finally, because I keep saying that, like, I want a Batman that actually does the detective stuff, has the gadgets and stuff like that.
Yes.
And hopefully this is gonna be it, because yeah, it's I heard it's a year 2 story also. So he's been Batman for a bit.
Which is nice because let's get into the action. We already know what happened to Batman in his origins.
What happened to his parents? His mom and dad.
You didn't know? Oh.
No.
they met a terrible fate.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it's like we already seen that so many times, and I know they hinted at it at Batman vs Superman, but it's like, okay, yeah, we already know. But to be in it and already like going through is like, yes.
That's something that's happened with Spider-Man too. Like with we've seen Tobey do it, we've seen Andrew do it. We don't need to see it again with Tom Holland, you know? Like,
right. Yeah, reference it, but don't like make it.
Yeah.
Let us get into the action of Spider-Man. Let's get into the action with Batman.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool. He looks cool, even though it's Robert Pattinson.
What'd you think of Robert when they first announced it was Robert Pattinson? What did you initially think of him?
Well, obviously everybody probably thought of Twilight Boy. How can he play Batman?
Dude, totally different. I mean,
totally different.
People hated on Ben Affleck when they first announced it.
Oh,
I was like, I'm willing to give it a shot. And that's the same thing with Robert Pattinson. I was like, someone's got to know something that I don't.
Right.
And I think it's there, man.
And it's funny because he couldn't get buff for the part. He actually worked out and couldn't get huge for the suit, which was hilarious. But they compensated. He looks good in the suit.
They compensated.
Yeah, I know, right? But no, they had to actually like make his suit like make it bigger, but to make it look more intimidating.
A little puffy.
I like it because it's like
it's like SpongeBob. I'm no wimp. I'm a jerk. Like the anchor arms.
Yeah, anchor arms. What? But it's cool because it's very practical. It's a practical suit.
Nice.
And what do you think of Colin Farrell? Did you even see him?
I didn't recognize him.
No,
I did not recognize him at all.
I thought he was Carmine Falcone, one of the mob bosses. Not Colin Farrell, but I thought that character.
Oh, the Penguin.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he looks good, you know? Like, I mean, they have Zoe Kravitz. Is that how you say her name? Kravitz?
Zoe Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
Yeah, she's she'll be Catwoman in this movie. Yeah. I think she seems like she'll play it pretty well, you know?
I think it'll be fun. I mean, if
her costume's a little more homemade looking.
Yeah, like as if she's just now starting to become Catwoman.
Yeah.
But I think that's the same with the Penguin. He doesn't, because I think Matt Reeves said he doesn't like being called a Penguin. He's still Oswald.
Yeah.
And he's just getting himself into that mode.
Yeah. No, it'd be cool, man. Yeah. Did we see the Riddler? Was that guy with the mask the Riddler, man?
That was apparently.
Apparently?
He had a little green on his trench coat. And he was there when that murder happened.
Yeah.
I think that was the Riddler. I mean,
that was crazy. Because I was like, I don't know who else it is.
Yeah. I mean, if that's his look, I guess I would kind of like to see him with some question marks.
I like the more traditional looks for everything, man.
Yeah. But I mean,
I
like it so far.
I hope the movie either ends or like has something in there with the Flying Graysons, just like to hint.
Please bring the Bat family into the live action
series. Please. Someone can do it right. Like, was it Christopher Nolan was like, I refuse to do any sort of Robin in my films because like Joseph Gordon-Levitt was just named Robin, but he wasn't actually Robin, you know?
That stuck too hard to me.
Yeah.
I knew it probably did for you too.
Dude, yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. If they do it, they gotta do it right. I mean, but I feel like they should be able to with like how Titans has turned out. I really like Brenton Thwaites and how he plays Nightwing. So if they do something like that, that'd be great.
Please.
Yeah. So Robert Pattinson very much pulls off the whole rich boy look. I think he has a little longer hair than Bruce Wayne normally does, but I think it's all right.
Yeah, it's
different.
It is different. It's hard to see him as Bruce Wayne, you know. But he has as far as him with the cowl on, he has that nice, you know, look.
Nice what? Nice. Do you like that jawline?
Nice jawline. Nice bone structure. Dang.
Hey, you have a nice.
I don't have one. You have one.
No comment.
But no, he just because a lot of people can't really pull off the cowl look, you know. And I think he has that. But the Bruce Wayne, it's like, okay, you know, I'll accept it.
Dude, I wanted to get like a Nightwing mask for this episode, like, but I was like, it's too much. But that would be cool.
Hey, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
In the line when Robert Pattinson's fighting this guy, he's just like, I forget what they say, the line leading up to it, but he's just like, I'm vengeance. It's like, whoa.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's funny
cool.
how that became a meme where he's like beating that person up and that person represents us, and then Batman represented 2020. I'm like, pretty much.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, I'm vengeance. Like, pretty much, man. Oh no, that was brutal, but it was
sick.
Cool. It was sick.
And then the Batmobile looks pretty cool too. Very different. It looks
very
sick, though.
Different. It had like an old classic Adam West look for the Batmobile. That like squirt like.
But like a kind of Fast and Furious.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Kind of mix.
A good mix. So that looked cool.
Yeah, give a little.
And then he actually
has Diesel look.
He actually has the black painting on his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool, because usually you see it in like Christian Bale.
Oh.
And you see it, but it's like they take it off and all of a sudden it's like a wiper.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. It's cool, man. I'm ready for it. Yeah. 2021 also, so
2021, please be good to us. Let's get some DC movies out there.
And let's be done with the Corona by then, so we can go to the movie theaters.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman should be out by then.
Yeah. Or if not, HBO Max, I guess, is where we're gonna be at.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. I don't know. Any closing thoughts on the Batman?
The Batman, please.
Batman.
Please, just
give me Nightwing.
Give me, give us the Bat family for the movie.
Yeah.
But no, as far as the Batman movie, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
I hope it succeeds.
I think movie theaters are Matt Reeves. What movies has Matt Reeves made? I don't really know movies.
The last two movies of the Planet of the Apes trilogy.
Oh, true.
Which I like those ones. He did really good with the CGI. So if there's any CGI that's in this movie, it's gonna be really great.
Dr. Freeze. Please. I think that wraps it up, huh? Yeah.
Hey, if this wraps it up, I mean, I'm no Vinny.
You know Vinny?
Michael. But, thanks for letting me guest appear, man.
I was wondering if you were gonna bring up Vin Diesel, man. I was like, where are you gonna talk about Vin Diesel?
Hey, it's funny because in the middle of it, I'm like, wait, I'm not Vin Diesel.
I'm not. You are today, though.
Today I am, though.
I hope that Vin Diesel sees every one of our videos and he's like, why don't these people stop talking about me? Shut up. Eventually we'll get him.
When you guys were talking about it, I'm like, oh, well, I'll be the guest appearance, but I'm no Vinny. Michael, I'm sorry to disappoint. But maybe I did a good job on this episode. Maybe I'll come back.
No one really is as good as Vin Diesel. None of us are,
I have hair, so unfortunately I'm not.
Shave your. Let's all shave our head and call us all Vinnies.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious if you guys did an episode like that.
No way, I couldn't do that. My precious hair, I love it too much.
No, but thanks so much, for having me on the show, dude. This has been fun.
I appreciate you coming on, man. I knew this is a good topic that you're gonna love, and
of course,
we're definitely gonna play this game together.
Like, I can't believe it's already been. It's podcasting, dude. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't even thought at the time because we're just talking about this stuff.
Oh yeah, I told you were like, an hour? Like, we're not gonna make it an hour. I'm like, bro, we're at 54
I thought we were
right now.
how are we gonna make this into an hour? But man,
I'm good, man.
You guys have a good thing going. You too, Michael. I'm speaking to you too, buddy. But yeah, you guys got a good community. Thanks for having us in this community with you guys. So can't wait to see other people share with this. So.
Yeah, I appreciate the support, bro. You'll definitely be back, no doubt about it, because you're on contract. But I mean, just otherwise. Some closing thoughts. Make sure to follow us on our YouTube channel. We have our show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. I got an email today. It's on Overcast and Pocket Casts. You can just Google Gameside Chat. Just look for the one that says Austin and Michael, 2 Lifetime Bros or something like that. It's like one of the top results now. So. It's doing well. I appreciate everybody's support. You can email us on Gameside Podcast. Even though Michael doesn't remember the email, I'm in charge of it, so I'm gonna look at it probably.
I'll remember. I'll email you too.
You can email me too if you want, Alex.
Yes, I will.
Alex, thank you again for being on the show.
Thank you again, sir. Appreciate
being a good friend and a good listener.
Always, man.
Be involved in our little community. I'm trying to think of a name for our like community we should start. It's like the Game Siders or something like that.
Hey, that's the Game Siders are the yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah. All right.
You know, let that
What's
be
up, my fellow Game Siders. And Mike will be back next week. I don't quite know what the topic's gonna be about yet. We'll have to discuss that. Maybe we'll put it up on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram too, Gameside Chat. So,
following.
My boy, spread the word. If you love the show, if you love Batman, Gotham Knights, and Suicide Squad, hey, these two guys with glasses, and they're talking about Batman stuff.
You know it.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks, guys.
Gameside out.
Gameside.